guys, welcome back to Champion Competitive, and in this video, this is video 3rd and we are continuing the responses by peasants. Okay, so in the previous video we have talked about 2 responses. In this video we are going to talk about remaining responses. Actually that video, the previous video, is more important because full mark questions can be formed out of that video. This is something which you can add on supplementary with any questions. Okay, so in third response, the timeline is from 1859 to 60. So around this time, this movement started. The place is Nadia district. This is also in Bengal. So all this thing, the video 2 and this much of video 3 deals with responses particularly in Bengal. Okay, so the district is Nadia district and there is no particular leader in this movement because all the local people, they themselves form a group and they stand against the incident of British rule. Now what happened in Nadia district, that a new lieutenant governor came into the Bengal and that governor was very sympathetic to these peasants. So when peasants heard that there is a person who is sympathetic to our problems, they started revolting against those who were exploiting them. And who were exploiting them? These were indigo planters. They are exploiting them. Okay, so they are by pressure forcing the local farmers in Nadia district to grow indigo. And in the previous video, I have already told you what are the ill effect of indigo on the farmland, due to which farmers, they don't want to grow indigo in their farms. Now, so this is particularly against the indigo planters, and the result of this revolt or this movement is that the indigo planters were forced and they left the Bengal. Okay, now यहाँ पर जो आपके local people हैं, उनका उत्साह यानी उनका जो जोश था वो उनको हेल्प किया to fight the odd things. Simultaneously, Bengal was the hub of nationalism. At that time, this was the time of 1856 and 60 around. Okay, so at that time, Bengal has become the hub of nationalism. So what all the intellectuals, they also helped them in getting out these cultive indigo planters out of their land. Okay. And this movement is also very widespread. The vibe of this movement spread across all the delta area of the Bengal, and from all the delta areas, these planters were forced to get away. Okay. The second small, the movement sort of thing against the British incidents was in 1870 in the Pabna region of Bengal. Now in Pabna region, again this was against the British indigo cultivators and Britishers revenue system. So they were against this. Due to this, what happens in the Pabna region, that the farmers, they form a league sort of thing. Therefore, that league is called Agrarian League, and they are sympathetic to each and every one like them, and they are against the Zamindars and the British government. So this is all about the responses, these 4 responses. Actually, settle down your response in Bengal part or the area which was under the permanent settlement. So now let's talk about the responses in the Rayatwari system or the area of Bombay Presidency in particular. So let's talk about रायतवाड़ी system. थोड़ा सा रायतवाड़ी system के बारे में if we are aware of, then we will have a better understanding of the problems of the farmers. Now in रायतवाड़ी system, the British collector, okay, so the collector, he directly deal with the farmer. Farmer is called Rayat. Therefore, the system is called Rayatwari system. Then that collector actually tests the fertility of soil and what type of crops the farmer grow in that area. He consider all these points and calculate by himself that what is the yield of this farmland, and according to that he set the revenue for each farmer, and then he directly contact the farmer and directly take or collect the revenue from the farmer or the rayat. So the zamindars are being eliminated in this point. Okay, this system was adopted in Bombay Presidency area. Now what is the problem of Rayatwari area? The problem of Rayatwari area was first that the British collector demanded the revenue in cash. Cash demand उनका था. That means in permanent settlement areas, if the farmer is not able to pay the revenue in cash, he can also give equal quantity, that to equal amount of goods he produce. Okay, but in Rayatwari area, the collector demanded in cash, so they are not able to give that much cash to the collector. So cash demand. Second problem is that like आपका बंगाल जो रीजन था, वहां पे आपका इंडिगो जो है वो कमर्शियल क्रॉप जो है वो इंट्रोड्यूस की गई और उसके इतने सारे इल इफेक्ट थे. द सेकेंड crop or the the commercial crop which is basically introduced in Rayatwari area was cotton. Now cotton, as I think all of you know, is a very water intensive crop. और इसमें बहुत ज्यादा लेबर लगता है. ठीक है, वेरी एक्सपेंसिव क्रॉप यू कैन से. फॉर अ फार्मर इट इज वेरी एक्सपेंसिव टू ग्रो, एंड लास्ट इट इज अ कमर्शियल गुड. ये कमर्शियल क्रॉप है. कमर्शियल क्रॉप है तो किसान या फार्मर इसको अपने सेल्फ यूज में नहीं लेकर आ सकता. इसको गेहूं चावल की जगह खा तो सकता नहीं है. सो कॉटन की वजह से क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ कि कॉटन यहां जबरदस्ती फोर्स किया जाता था कि यू शुड ग्रो कॉटन. और इंडिया में जो कल्टीवेशन है वो होती है आपकी सबसिस्टेंस कल्टीवेशन. यानी कि अपने सस्टेनेंस के लिए जो फार्मर है अपने फार्म लैंड में गेहूं भी उगाता है, चावल भी उगाता है, वेजिटेबल्स भी उगाता है, सारी चीजें उगाता है और सेल्फ सफिशिएंट होता है. और जो थोड़ा बहुत पैसा जो होता है उस सामान को बेच के, यानी कि उसका सेल्फ नीड भी पूरा होता है और थोड़ा बहुत मनी भी उसके पास आता था. लेकिन कॉटन की इंट्रोडक्शन की वजह से जो उसका सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी था वो खत्म हो गया. अब उसको कैश चाहिए टू बाय दी सीरियल क्रॉप. अपने घर के लिए खाने के लिए उसको पैसे की जरूरत है. तो यानी कि उसके जो सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी थी कॉटन की वजह से वो खत्म हो गई. कॉटन बहुत एक्सपेंसिव क्रॉप है, तो अगर किसी टाइप का डैमेज आता है, कोई बोलवर्म अटैक होता है, कोई आपका आपकी एक्सेस रेन हो जाती है जब बोल ग्रो कर जाता है, या फिर आपकी जब उसको सो किया जाता है सीड को, उस टाइम पर आपका रेनफॉल कम आए, तो उस वजह से पूरी की पूरी क्रॉप खराब होने के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं। ठीक है, तो उस कंडीशन में जो आपका फार्मर था वो एक तरीके से बैंकरप्ट हो जाता था, और उस टाइम में भी जो कलेक्टर था कैश में उसका डिमांड करता था, जिसकी वजह से वो मनी लेंडर के पास जाता था और डेप्ट में, उधारी में पैसा लेके आता था और कलेक्टर को देता था। अब ये जो मनी लेंडर थे, ये सारे मनी लेंडर आउटसाइडर्स थे, यानी कि बाहर के पड़ोसी जो आपके शहर थे वहां से ये बॉम्बे प्रेसिडेंसी में उधार देने के लिए, बल्कि उन्होंने अपने कारोबार टाइप वहां पे सेटल किया था। अब क्योंकि ये जो मनी लेंडर था इनका कोई इमोशनल अटैचमेंट इन लोकल पीपल के साथ नहीं था, तो जब ये गरीब इम्पोवरिश्ड लैंडलेस लेबर जो है, आपका जो फार्मर है, जब वो मनी लेंडर के डेप्ट को पे ऑफ नहीं कर पाता था, देन दैट मनी लेंडर स्टार्टेड मूविंग टू दी कोर्ट्स। वो कोर्ट्स जाने लग गए, और कोर्ट में जाने की वजह से, कोर्ट में ऑब्वियसली the money lender has given the money, so court will give a decision that the farmer by hook or crook has to return the money to the money lender, and in that condition the farmer has no choice other than to sell his land. उसको अपना लैंड सेल करना पड़ता था। तो ये एक पूरे के पूरे बॉम्बे प्रेसिडेंसी में एक कम्युनिटी टाइप बन गई, जहां पर इन मनी लेंडर्स और जो ब्रिटिश का जो कलेक्टर टाइप है जो कलेक्ट करता था, उसके खिलाफ पूरी की पूरी कम्युनिटी एक बनी, जो कि उनके खिलाफ उनका गुस्सा, हेट्रेड बढ़ती चली गई। अल्टीमेटली 1875 में आपके अहमदाबाद और आपका जो पूना रीजन है वहां पे ये जो सारे आपके लैंडलेस इम्पोवरिश्ड फार्मर्स थे, दे broke the movement. Okay, so this actually wind up the response of peasantry toward the British exploitation. In the next class, we will be dealing about the responses from the tribal. Okay, so thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.